This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Roomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The shotgun, handoff inside. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Way too much speed in that play. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Again, he makes it second and medium. Handoff from the shotgun. He stopped them both. This offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender to knock it away?
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They're going to throw it on third and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Hayes. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Pump over the middle. It's Jones. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's a quick grab. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught by the receiver. That's a big hit at the end, but They earn a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Pass caught. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Boy, when the quarterback and the receiver are on the same page and can throw that kind of route with timing, it is difficult to stop in any cover.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And now the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short in the 9th play of the drive. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Receiver in motion now. And they pick up the first on the ground. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards. They came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Trojans line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
The PAT is good. The goal touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wide out. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And you've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a target, and it's complete. It's a nice gain. You move the football up to the 27.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback. And especially
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 20. At the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown. Nittany Lions.
Play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Oh, the ball comes loose. And the return team able to make the recovery and avoid a damaging turnover there.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
They'll give it to the running back. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And now the running back's got it again. And they'll bring him down after just a short...
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The returner was tackled by this line coverage team. And now the first play of this drive begins at 36.
Big 10 champions. Oh, buddy, Mr. Lewis.
Last carry puts him now at 100 yards for the game. He's been patient, followed his balls, let everything develop in front of him, then use that burst to pick up some good gains today.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. We're going to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Martin. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. A fun conference championship effort in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. After a promising start, we hope that both teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Running back has a handoff.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, they've been doing it as well as anybody in college football. Like the late great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and of course Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. He makes the tackle, not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the ball is hauled in. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Snap motion from the receiver. On the ground. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is a fourth they want to avoid. He looks great. Keeping on the ground for the handoff. He's finally tackled at the 3. He was getting pushed back.
I feel like they call this one chances up where they're not getting hit home runs. Look at this. Put themselves in a difficult 3rd down situations with much more advantage. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They'll try to run for the first down. Touchdown, Penn State. Still no answer from this offense.
It's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's his guy's 3rd touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
EAT looks in front by 7. Russell for the touchdown kickoff team.
Shoot out with the police saying, acting like a can't steal his
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Give him 30 bands, give him 30 give it down, give him stick up on the back of the to the pitch and on the side, they take on back of the field.
The 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Great job with this defense containing the running game. Offensive plays, I'm not a big fan of the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential.
Pass rush hits home.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it. They get the sack.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. Short throw to the back.
Oh my fucking God. Boy.
Gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They keep him guessing with a run.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Breaking free midfield. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. It's beautiful to see another good one here today.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. All play action. He's looking to throw. Loses the ball behind the line. The defense has got it. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
He stopped him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Martin. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks him down for a nice gain.
Drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the 1st down. Short connection to the tight end. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the 1st. And it's 4th down.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long. Top 25 in the country. But just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Fuck it. On the nothing.
4th down. He's throwing for it.
Damn EA.
The drive keeps going.
What a job by this
And I hit the wrong button.
How they survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
And the Nittany Lions with first and 10 here. Gonna run it. It's Hayes. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The tackle is made. The offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
This offense has become a first-down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. And the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
First and goal will try to run it in. He runs it in for the score. Touchdown. Lions.
Chris, the 1-2-3, this is his fourth rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner looking to make a play here. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Throw now on first down. Completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught the sticks. It's Jones. It's a great game if the way goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for first down.
You call quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, we're surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Now it's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks left and finds his target there. He'll be brought down to the 46 for a first down. It's a first down here for the Lions temporarily, but they'll get the line. Running out of time. Timeout is called in front stage late in the second.
That's the third sack now. No, not even at halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting ripped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator makes the adjustments, or this thing goes nowhere. First it sounds good. It's an out of the the offense takes the ball over the final second of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. We're going to pick up the first down from the air. Pass rush close in the ground. Takes off and improvises. There's almost a risk that the ball goes up on the ground. He does a nice job of trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
I'm running down, just one play left here in the half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin
Yeah, JD, I see it.
Halftime update. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. Pulls it in. It's Carr. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
It's a small gain by the quarterback. Nice to see him in his hands make a play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop, pull behind the line of scrimmage. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. They chase him down outside the pocket and we're sacked.
Well. Everything worked to perfection in the first half of this offense, and the defense comes out swinging, clearly listening to the head coach and the defensive coordinator to try to regain some momentum themselves.
And the puck will bounce out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away each of the last 2 possessions. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming with the football. Urgency now for the offense. They can't come up empty on this drive now. Multiple scores. The Trojans pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a 3rd down. Just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Near the sticks. It's Jones. Tackle made the 26-yard line of this offense, getting closer to the red zone. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. First down, we're going to throw the ball. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw,
he's taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it.
Good throw, anyway.
An easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Ferguson. He's tackled just short of the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments down what the defense is showing. Switch to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Nittany Lions come up to the line and a hurry up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Great screen. They make the stop. For a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Here, Wyatt goes in motion. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Look to throw it here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring it down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have the ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw. This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. But when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 35-21. After putting the touchdown, the team is out there what he's trying to do. So I press my move, but he can't walk it. He don't want no smoke, but he not running through. He's getting tossed from the stupid pitch. Turner looking to make a play here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They chase him down, but a huge play that's a touchdown. And the USA offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Try the middle, but stop for no gain.
Chris, excellent job by the defense, surrounding the running and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Pressure is coming. They're going to pull it down and run.
He's from 23rd.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Pass ball was incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty, except third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
After the incompletion, he'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quick throw to his receiver. Touchdown, Southern Cal. This air attack is still unstoppable. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They'll be tagged at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Same shit.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. It's a fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Here comes a handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. Take a timeout when they check it out. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side. He's taken down, but that's a nice game. He'll slot the ball now at the 35.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Nittany Lions line up for a 1st and 10. There's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Gets made on the outbound. And they can tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And brings a certain toughness, too, to catch.
It's a test of toughness and a test of will for the running back.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees on the line with those potential arm tackles. It's what makes them the top backs in the country.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
3rd down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And it's taken right around the 35. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff in a single back formation. As the first down is still going. Good enough for first down yardage. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. They have to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Hands off to the fullback. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread, but there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. Reminds you on that play right there.
Many Lions pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
And I like the run play here. Offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, it is almost picked off and changed by their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Drop it back, looking to throw for the first down. 0 running room, stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check him out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. They put something together in this drive. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Short throw from the deep to the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid lead.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler of the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle. They had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's third down. They got to get after this quarterback. Instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a first down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
Looks to the left, pass caught.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback going to make a play from the air. Caught over the middle. Chris Jones. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Here comes play number 6 on this drive. The back's got it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. The runner here, running back got the ball. That's enough to man the sticks. First down now from the 23.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. I love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. And you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Makes the handoff. Receiver grabs it. Tackle, but only after picking up a first set of downs.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot. I'll tell you, what a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Back gets the football.
Excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their own fence, holding their own line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all. It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping to burn the clock as you go.
They convert here on 4th down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Trojans. The offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Looking to throw here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Boy, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Leaning on the run game here late. Run at the middle.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. It's a defense. You got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. What point are you going to start putting those into play?
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Out comes the football team to get the shot. This is a long way out. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? And sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid catch. And that will extend the lead even further.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem up into the net from 50 plus.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24-degree coverage. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Time running out of this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware. That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up early. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving them some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keeping that clock rolling.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Wrapped down the middle. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but he'll easily get his first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Over the middle, it's Jones. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. The pocket breaking down. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
2nd down play coming up.
Oh, I got one thing that wasn't the trick in the dog. It's a good game. It wasn't the cooking because like I'm just
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass rush closing in. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall off the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And it's incomplete, and the drive will
I can count how many times to get 10 bucks. Let's get the fight strike with the scary. I think I am left down by a couple possessions. They didn't have much of a choice. Like a nigga trying to drop the gun, but he ain't hearing us. They try to keep this game alive. It's not enough.
Now it's the defense.
I just want a side ticket. Got a homicide ticket. They start to follow ticket. I feel like my time ticket. I've been on that block too long.
And stay over the inside. I think that play opens up a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just so much speed on that defense. Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level, the defense, and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show it much, and the back ends up taking it.
To make a beautiful catch there.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those games that everybody wants to talk about.
30 on the pocket rocket, catch 50
Big
boxes.
throws
Say so many fucked up things. I wish I could have stopped it.
Takes
But he's
catches
spinning
like
till they
this
kill him.
and
And shit, I
efforts
can't
like
knock him.
this to be
You know,
able
the
to allow
bullets was
you
the
to
nearest.
have a great
Talking
game.
mommy wasn't trying to hear it. Cold whiter than Christina Aguilera. You see these niggas kicking, I don't feel it. The only competition is that nigga in the belly. You tell me, you scaring me. You know shit. You ain't been moving like family.